Following a developing story tonight, the search for a man considered armed and dangerous. Police say he shot 2 women and a little boy in New Britain this morning, sending local schools and a hospital into lockdown. Tonight, that shooter is still on the loose. Glad you're with us. I'm Ann Craig.
And I'm Scott McDonald. Darren is off tonight. We've just learned that child, a 12-year-old boy who goes to New Britain Public Schools, is expected to be okay. But tonight, the hunt is on for the man police say pulled the trigger. News 8's Stephanie Simoni live in New Britain with more tonight. Stephanie.
Scott and Ann, Newington Avenue is finally back open after dozens of police officers swarmed this area this morning. This is the house behind me where it happened. Now, New Britain Public Schools says a 12-year-old little boy argued with 36-year-old Jermaine Scott before Scott opened fire, hurting the boy and 2 other women inside. SWAT teams, canines, and cruisers swarm New Britain as police search for 36-year-old Jermaine Scott. He's accused of shooting 2 women and a juvenile in this Newington Avenue home. Another child inside was not hurt.
The lady was a night person, yeah, and I very sorry what happened to her.
Around 7 this morning, police say Scott, who's in a relationship with one of the women, opened fire in the house. Scott is now on the run. The search was brought to Olive Street, where officers think he ditched a car. All of this sent nearby schools into lockdown as a precaution. The superintendent of New Britain Schools says the 12-year-old boy who was hurt is one of their students. They have counselors on hand.
It's a sad day for New Britain, for our community, and it's a sad day for me, for our students in New Britain, that this is something that we have to deal with in today's society.
Over in Hartford, the St. Francis Hospital ER was sent into lockdown for about an hour. After a tip, the suspect was on his way there. No one turned up. Authorities say this man is armed and dangerous.
We did look into him, and based on speaking with some of our partners in other agencies, there's a criminal history that includes violence.
Police spent the day tracking down leads, collecting evidence from the home, and interviewing witnesses. All 3 victims are expected to be okay, a relief to concerned neighbors.
I know the kid. I saw the kid a couple of times, and he came to the store and said, "Hi, I'm buying." The kid is a nice kid.
I feel bad, yeah. They're a nice family. They kept the property up nice.
Once again, Scott does have a violent criminal history. He is considered armed and dangerous, and at this hour, police say he is still at large. Live in New Britain, Stephanie Simoni.